So HubSpot also allows you to keep a track of all the calls that you've made to your database and to gather all the information around it for further processing. Here it is important to mention that HubSpot also has a functionality to make calls through this platform, but that functionality is currently not available in the free CRM. However, the call section does allow you to keep, to store all the calls that you've made from platforms other than the HubSpot. Let's say if we have a sheet where we've been storing all the information of our calls and now we want to put it in the HubSpot for further analysis, we will be using that functionality similarly, and we can have the import functionality to import our calls. Here, what we are going to do is that before we proceed further, let's just go into the spreadsheet again, and we will just refer a bit of it. So you can see that there are a couple of calls properties that are available that can include the meeting type, the direction, duration, status, call title, and all these things. If you want to go into the details of this, you can study that as well within the HubSpot knowledge base. But earlier for the contacts, what we had done was that we included a simple contact sample spreadsheet, right? That is one object or activity. Here, while including the calls, we want to make sure that those calls are associated with some contacts as well, because otherwise it won't make sense for us. So there is another functionality which is Hub's multiple objects with associations. It allows you to keep track of a combination of objects within HubSpot. Let's say for us, currently if we're considering the case, the most relevant would be we want to keep track of the calls which have been made to some contacts. So we want to ensure that both the calls and the contacts data is available collectively. For that, we will have that spreadsheet and we will download this. We currently already have it downloaded in my files, so we will it's going to be this one. Yeah, here you can see the calls and the first name and the last name. Now these properties are basically corresponding to the contacts tab, and these are all the others as the calls object. We have this information written now. Some of the dummy data is already present, so we'll just go ahead and try to import that. Let's see how it works out for us. We have one file though, and within one file we have multiple objects. So in this, which is the calls and the contacts objects, so we will go and create the contacts and hit the calls item as well. We will now proceed with the next. Choose the file, creating new contacts, creating new calls, because in the both contacts that have been listed there. Okay, some issue with the contact, activity date. So currently it is listed in the month, as you can see here in the grayed out region, that it's the month followed by the date and then the year. We can rectify that with the month followed by the date followed by the year. We have corrected it. No more errors. All of them are correctly mapped to notes, direction, call source, title, first name, last name, and email. Let's proceed with the next steps. And some of this. Then again, I think it's better to have the day month format with us. We've finished the import, and now in a couple of moments you will be seeing these records within your calls tab. Okay, will take a couple of moments. Okay, so yeah, earlier we had these two calls, the prospecting call and a follow-up call, which are existing within our system. Now you can also see that we have associated some contacts with them. Earlier we had not created these contacts within our system, but HubSpot picked it up from the last three form fields, which was the first name, last name, and the email address, and it has created the contacts here, and you can also verify them from the contacts tab as well. we will see 2 of the Smith contacts here, which have been created separately as well. So we didn't have to manually create the ones in contact section and then assign them to the contacts. HubSpot has already taken care of that as well.